Hey everyone, welcome back to our channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd really love that. If you're returning, how you doing? You know, the solution has always been that they can always print more money until it becomes a problem, right? What we call economics is best understood as one, a mechanism that distributes resources asymmetrically. Some benefit more than others. Two, the running of the herd. Humans are social herd species. Three, everyone seeks a windfall. Something for nothing or grabbing more while doing less. Four, everyone seeks to make windfalls permanent by rigging the mechanism to favor their interests. Five, the mechanism is a system of self-reinforcing feedback loops that generate diminishing returns, blowback, and unintended consequences. This perspective helps us understand the progression of the economy from 2021 to 2024 in a nutshell. And their perspective is, in 2021, we had massive stimulus, meme stock bubble. In 2022, the revenge of splurging and inflation. 2023, AI stock bubble, soft landing. Now 2024 is coming up, so we'll have what? Forced frugality. So massive stimulus initially triggers the locked down herd into meme stocks inflating a bubble. Once the lockdowns end, the massive stimulus unleashes revenge spending where prices no longer matters. We need a vacation, we need a new wardrobe, etc., etc., etc. Never mind the cost. Unsurprisingly, this tsunami of price insensitive spending while the distribution mechanism was still struggling to reconnect, disrupted global supply chains can lead to one, rampant price gouging, profiteering, and two, rampant inflation as costs are passed up the food chain. Now, many costs are sticky and rarely decrease. Taxes, fees, wages, benefits, healthcare, rent, insurance, childcare, etc., etc. Typically only ratchet higher. Any ratchet lower is rare and modest, and eventually it reverses. The net result is self-reinforcing inflation, as stimulus never really stops. Windfalls are rigged to be more permanent, even as broad-based stimulus dries up. Now, two things happen when windfalls are rigged to be permanent. One, the distribution of resources, money, entitlements, tax breaks, subsidies, goodies of all kinds, become increasingly asymmetric. The already rich get much richer at the expense of those barely holding their ground. And two, the source of the supposedly permanent windfall generates self-reinforcing feedback loops that lead to diminishing returns, blowback, and unintended consequences. So in other words, the asymmetric distribution either self-corrects or enters run to failure feedback. Either way, the sources of the windfall cease functioning, and the result is forced frugality. Windfalls that are presumed to be permanent are revealed as temporary asymmetries whose own dynamics generate decay, diminishing returns, blowback, and run to failure. And as always, of course, the gravy train ending is impossible because recency bias encourages us to think the distribution mechanism has godlike powers and permanence. But frugality ends up being forced one way or another. Even if the stimulus appears to increase, bubbles deflate, windfalls shrink, and then reverse into doing more to get less. After all, they can just print more money. That's always the solution. until it becomes a problem, which it always does. All right, guys, I'm out of here. I'll see you in the next one. You stay safe, you stay positive, you keep prepping, and as always, fear less. Ciao.